The dimly lit hotel suite smelled of expensive cologne and whispered promises. A woman, her heart pounding, stared at the man before her. The same man she had watched for years on TV, dribbling past defenders, scoring impossible goals, lifting trophies with Argentina. Lionel Messi, or so she thought. What she didn't know was that the man standing before her was not the legendary footballer, not the global icon, not the Barcelona and PSG hero. He was Reza Parastesh, an Iranian man with an uncanny resemblance to Messi. And, if the wild rumors were true, a master manipulator who had fooled 23 women into believing they had spent the night with a football god. The rise of the fake Messi. It started as an innocent prank. One day, Reza's father, amused by his son's resemblance to Messi, handed him a Barcelona jersey and told him to pose for a picture. That one moment, one snapshot of deception, changed his life forever. Within hours, the photo went viral. Strangers stopped him on the streets, begging for selfies, treating him like a king. Businesses offered him free meals. Luxury stores gifted him watches. Clubs let him into VIP sections with no questions asked. Even journalists, eager for a scoop, mistook him for the real deal. The power was intoxicating, and according to scandalous whispers, Reza took full advantage of it. The nightlife, the women, the lies. One Reza allegedly became a ghost in Messi's shadow, slipping into high-end clubs and exclusive parties where women, mesmerized by his familiar face, threw themselves at him. He didn't have to try. He simply had to exist. "You're Messi, aren't you?" they would ask, their voices trembling with excitement. And, as the story goes, Reza would smile, lowering his voice to a familiar, soft-spoken tone. "I don't like to talk about it in public," he would say mysteriously, letting the illusion do the rest. For some, it was a fantasy come true, to share an intimate night with one of the most famous athletes in the world. The rumor claimed that 23 women had fallen for the trick, each convinced they had shared a bed with the GOAT himself. The scandal breaks. Then the story exploded. Headlines in bold red fonts screamed, "Fake Messi scams 23 women into bed. The football imposter who deceived an entire city." The internet erupted in outrage. Some laughed, calling it the greatest dive in football history. Others were furious, demanding justice for the women who had allegedly been deceived. Reza, meanwhile, was stunned. He took to social media in a desperate attempt to clear his name. "This is fake news," he declared in a video, his face filled with frustration. "I have never tricked anyone, and I will take legal action against those spreading these lies." But the damage was done. Whether the story was true or not no longer mattered. His name was now forever tied to the most bizarre football scandal of all time. Truth or internet legend? There was never any solid evidence. No official complaints, no victims coming forward. Just a wildfire of rumors, impossible to contain. Had Reza Parastesh truly pulled off the most audacious impersonation scam in history? Or was he simply the victim of an internet hoax, a man whose resemblance to Messi had been turned against him? The truth remains a mystery, buried beneath a storm of controversy. But one thing is certain. Sometimes looking like a legend can be more dangerous than being one.